Anime Summit, Episode 62.
I just want more curry.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
Please.
Please.
We found our opening, guys. That's going to be the opening.
Hello and welcome to the Anime Summit Podcast. My name is Quokka. With me I've got Mac.
What's up, ladies and gents?
And Nick.
What do you mean, Virginia?
And the one with the most cushion for the pushing, Sam.
Eating a sandwich only makes it tastier.
And we've... Eating a sandwich makes it... Okay. And we've got a special guest. We got a fan guest. Fan guest. Is there a word for that? Fan guest. Whatever. We got Sarah from the Discord channel.
Evening, folks. I don't know if I can come up with anything witty. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't make that up. We just plagiarized it from YouTube.
What?
Most likely.
Who? Where? When?
Dragon's Ball P.
Okay.
Who are you people and where's my horse?
So we're mostly just going to be talking to Seraph about anime because we were too lazy to come up with a topic for us to talk about. And
let's talk about Seraph of the End, the anime.
Maybe got a question or two from the Twitters. Should we do that first, or should we just do a general, how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Not too bad. My brain's a little fried at the moment, but
Blame that on the Necopara.
I blame it on the Necropara, definitely.
I don't know
Is
what
it
I
because
walked
of all the
into that
excitement
Twitch
for
channel
being
to
on
see
our
to
show?
summon you to the Discord, but what I don't even know what was happening. It looked questionable. It looked very questionable.
It was questionable.
So Necopara is cat girl prostitutes.
Something to do with cats.
Except you own the prostitute, so you're like the pimp. And then you bone your merchandise. So,
And they're all named after sweet condiments.
chocolate's a condiment?
Is honey
Chocolate,
mustard-
Depends
vanilla,
in the context.
Azuki.
It might be. Flavors? Coconut?
They're all some sort of food
it's all
condiments
culinary.
or whatnot because
Culinary shit.
cinnamon isn't sweet and
They're all toppings. They're all toppings for your
Vanilla's
ice
not
cream.
a
They're all
topping.
ice cream toppings. What's not a topping?
Yeah, vanilla's a topping.
Vanilla's a
It's just
topping.
another scoop.
Have you ever had vanilla
topping
extract?
or not, as far as I can tell, they just get all over you anyways.
Yes, because while you like the flavor of chocolate, they like the flavor of Siemens.
Yeah, but see, Chocola's worst girl. She's like literally the worst.
Dude, yeah.
Well, I know coconut's best girl, but
Get the
that's
fuck out of here.
beside
Vanilla's
the
best
point.
girl. You and your shit taste.
What about honey mustard, dude? Do they have a honey mustard girl?
I want the gray poupon girl.
Great poupon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Real
can I
fucking
get
talk,
can I get
man.
some mayonnaise? Mayonnaise, Sama? Oh.
Yeah, dude. Was that from Phantom World? Jeez. Was she the girl who was like the opie?
Yeah, she was tits.
Yeah.
She was walking tits.
Nice.
Walking
Best
boobs,
girl right there.
Boobs that go.
We need a deadpan lolly. What condiment would a deadpan lolly be? That's the question.
Lowly?
Lowly. That's actually pronounced lowly, Nick.
Because
My
the base
mistake.
word
I'm
is
trying to think of condiments now.
Lolita.
is Lolita.
Because
not
we can't beat
lollipop.
this dead horse any further.
Not lollipop. It's Lolita.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly.
But in
lolly,
Japanese, it's pronounced
lollipop.
Rory.
That's what Quokka says when he sees a hot loli. He's like, girl.
Okay, so we've got a question on the Twitters for all of us, but Seraph can join in too, I guess. He comes from Dynasty Star at Palaxar. He's the one sending us the most questions on the Twitter. Everybody should. Hashtag Ask Anime Summit. But he says, what would be the worst anime universe to live in?
Akira.
What
Because if you're
makes
not
you
in
say-
if you're not in the gang or in the government, then you're gonna die.
Dude, no, because then you'd look like a grandpa.
Oh, that's true.
Right, Sam? Am I right? Probably, like, if I'm saying real talk, Berserk. Because if you're a woman, you're going to get raped. If you're a man, you might also get raped. And then, no matter what, you're going to get killed. So, yeah.
That's convincing.
I'm not kidding. That's actually what happens in Berserk.
Nice. Good one, Nick. Out of the shows I've seen, I can't really think of any bad universes.
Shin Sakai Yori, Mac. That's a
Angel's
dystopia.
Egg.
Why do you have to keep mentioning
Yeah,
that
nobody even
shitty
talks.
show? Oh my god.
Angel's Egg would not be a fun universe to live in.
Yeah,
I'm
it would.
thinking
You
of-
could
you know
just
what,
you could just
though?
walk around naked, just slap your dick out anywhere, and just be like, I'm gonna bust a nut on that.
Okay, but think about this, right?
There's no internet. There's no cat girls.
Think about Evangelion for a second. You're just chilling there. Okay, let me describe a day in the life, okay?
Everybody take a drink. We mentioned Evangelion.
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it. And I'm out of beer. What is
Drink
wrong
that
with you?
LCL.
Okay, now here's
Oh.
what happens. Here's what happens. You wake up. You look over to your honey and you're like, "What's up, baby?" And you get in the shower. She gets up. She puts on her apron. You get out the shower. You get dressed. Put on that suit and tie like a boss because you're an OG. You walk into the kitchen. You smell some good shit. You had that omelet. Fucking rice up in this bitch. She cook a little bit of fish to go with breakfast. And then you eat breakfast. You look at your honey and you're like, "What's up, baby? I'm gonna be home later. I'm about to bend you over later and give you the old 1-2." You know what I'm saying? And she like, arigato, Mr. Roboto. And then you walk out that door with your suitcase. You go to work, and then you see that fine ass secretary you've been seeing every morning. So you bang her in the closet 1 or 2 times, and then you go back to your desk, and then
You pull a Costanza.
you go back to your desk, and then this stupid fucking idiot who's been coming to your desk every fucking morning, asking about where the fucking folder of the one file,
fucking Toji,
insurance
man.
file is. Okay, shut up for a second.
That piece
Yeah,
of shit.
okay, shut up.
Toji.
Anyway, so then he asking where the file is for the one insurance claim, and then you tell him, "I don't give a fuck where the insurance claim is. Once you get the fuck off of my desk, put your hands on my desk again, I'll pop out my Glock and bust you up." And then you go home, and then your wife's got already this nice laid out dinner, and you're like, "Oh, I had a big lunch with the guys. Don't worry about it." And she said, Nah, B. I made Chanko Nabe, that sumo wrestler diet, for your big muscly arms, and then I'm gonna lick you up and down later. And then all of a sudden, a big, huge purple robot foot crushes the building. Because for some reason, the Geofront failed to execute the security system. And then after that happens, he turns into Jesus and blows up the world.
I thought you were
Then
going to
you're
say,
dead.
and then suddenly a giant white ghost girl appears in the
Spoilers.
sky, and everybody dematerializes
We should
into
really
amorphous goo.
put a spoiler tag on this whole fucking part.
There's no spoiler tag.
A spoiler
That was
tag
like huge spoilers, son.
for a
Jesus
20-year-old
Christ.
show.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty
still.
certain people got the point at this
Here's
juncture.
the thing, though. It's anime, though. Most anime fans are like 15s.
That doesn't even spoil it, but, you
That
know.
don't
fuck
spoil
them.
shit.
If you ain't seen Evangelion, fuck you.
I
Fuck
mean,
all you.
really, like,
That's
how have you missed it?
that's my answer to.
Well, like I said, most anime fans are less than 20.
Well, most anime fans don't know shit, so whatever.
Yeah. they don't know
So nice
shit. That's
talk
why we're
about
here to
even
tell 'em.
smelly on Sam. Nice talk.
That's my answer to that question.
Yeah, that only took
And,
like 20 minutes. Shit.
Sarah,
cares, Nick?
what would
You
your
only took
worst
20 minutes.
worst anime universe to live in be?
You know, honestly, sitting here thinking about it, Bubblegum Crisis.
Oh, speak of the devil. We're doing an episode of that later on.
I mean, that instance of you
He's
can't tell what's a robot, what's human, and it could flip out at any given fucking time.
Are you referring to Bubblegum Crisis as a whole, or just like
Just as a whole, the entire series. The OVAs, Bubblegum, what?
Tokyo 2040?
Tokyo 2040.
Yeah, no, 2040,
I'm only halfway
Parasite
through, so don't
Dolls, like
spoil.
all of it. It's just, it's kind of leery because you don't know who's human, who's not, and the police can't help you.
Yeah, but you got Misato though. She can help you.
There are 4 women in an entire city. They can't be everywhere at once.
I mean, Spike Spencer can help you. He knows about machines and stuff. I just love how all the voice actors are the same as Evangelion.
A little bit. But, I mean, it's, again, another older show. It just follows
That
trends.
ADV dub.
What? Now let's do the flip. What would be like the best to be in? I say Gate
Aria.
because you get to go in the military,
Gate.
shoot some motherfuckers, and then bang out hot rabbit girls.
Actually, that's probably true, but only if you're in the JSDF. If you're anybody else, including anybody in Japan, USA, on the other side of the gate, then you're fucked.
There's
You're a
only
piece
it's
of
only
shit.
time.
You gotta be in the JSDF.
It'll only take some time before they open it up to tourism, to sex tourism.
Okay, real talk. Real talk. I'd want to be in the Toaru series universe just so I could use like ball ass powers, and then I'd bang Misaka because I'm that kind of guy.
So that she'll electrocute you when she orgasms.
Oh, you know it.
Dude,
Oh God,
I'd be a bodacious
that would probably
space
feel
pirate.
really good.
Best world to live in right now? Evangelion. Here's why.
Oh my God, get the
You
fuck
really-
out
All right,
of
guys,
here.
10 more minutes.
Picture this, okay?
Okay, no.
You wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
No, here's why Evangelion
And
would
a
be.
big purple foot stomps on you.
Here's wow, spoilers, you fucking asshole. Jesus, shut up for a second. Here's why Evangelion would be the best world to live in. Because everything is the shittiest as it is right now. So the world ending would be great because then I don't have to deal with anybody.
That's true. But real talk,
That was real talk.
bodacious space pirates.
That was more real talk
that,
than what
that
you
wouldn't
just
be a
said.
bad universe to live in, to be honest.
Dude,
Bodacious
you'd be a space pirate, and people would applaud you after you raided their
Actually,
cruise
I want to
ship.
live in Luluco because no one ever dies.
you'd be
you just
a,
like come back to
you-
life all cool and shit.
I know, right?
Be
Yeah,
a kawaii
Luluco would be a
little
great
girl.
universe.
I haven't seen it yet. So
What?
don't have
What
much
do you?
to go on.
It's a
What
solid
are you doing?
5 out of 10.
You call yourself a fan of anime?
I mean, an old school fan.
Whoa,
I
a
just haven't gotten
hipster?
around
You're
to
a
it yet. I've
hipster?
got
You're a
way too
casual
much shit
hipster?
going
It's
on.
only
Yes,
it's
yes,
a
I
short
am.
it's
I'm
a
a
short
hipster.
show. It's like 8 minutes a pop.
I am quite aware of how short it is. I played League of Legends. That sucks away all of my life.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Poor life choices.
Tell me
Azir
It's
is
okay.
broken.
I put
League
in
is broken.
2,500 hours in Dota 2.
The whole
so-
system is broken. It can all burn.
The whole system.
Why
is
so
broken.
salty, Matt?
That's some bullshit, man. I can't get over
You should
that.
play
That champ
Heart
is
of the
such
Storm.
bullshit. Like,
In
not gonna lie, I'm
Overwatch.
sitting here eating Haribo gummy bears. That shit is bullshit, let me tell you. Like, I've got literally a 5-pound bag of these motherfuckers. I can go on for days about that bullshit.
So, Sarah, if we've established that you hate good anime, what anime do you like?
Whoa. No. You're putting words in my mouth.
Jeez,
No, he hates
Polka.
mediocre anime. Let's make it clear.
So wait, well let's just be real though. Like what got you into it?
Yeah, what? Tell us your story. Tell us your story.
What's like one
Take
of
us
those,
back into the heart and mind of little 50-pound, 6-year-old.
Stop being a
Seraph.
pervert, Christ, dude.
No, like seriously,
It's not
that's
perverted.
around about when I got into anime too.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. He weighed exactly
don't-
52 pounds and 3 ounces.
So what got
Okay,
you
now
into
that's
it, and
just
what
a-
are those comfort animes that you can always go back to?
I don't know exactly what got me into anime per se. I do remember the first show I ever saw, and
Code
something
Lyoko.
clicked.
Shut
No.
up, dude.
Dominion Tank Police.
Nice.
Whoa, I never heard of that one.
I've never seen it, but
It's an oldie. It's what 87. It's a 2 sets of 3 OVAs. I recommend the first. The second one's okay, but that original Dragon Ball, Go Lion, it's like staples. What I think really cemented everything, and I became a big fan, is when Toonami Block originally started coming out.
hell yeah.
Getting home from school, take care of homework, watching stuff like Sailor Moon, Rurouni Kenshin, DBZ,
Ronin Warriors.
Ronin Warriors. of course.
Ronin
Gundam
Yeah, and then they had,
Warriors.
was it
Outlaw Star.
Jack telling you all kinds of nice stuff about the world, making you a better person all the time?
His name is Tom.
Yeah, that
it was
guy.
Tom, but
No, it's
we're
Steve Blum.
talking Moltar era Toonami.
So Toonami started in like was it the late 90s? 98?
No,
It was like the mid 90s.
It was mid 90s, and it just started off as a cartoon block for a lot of the older Hanna-Barbera cartoons, like Thundercats and the
Ooh.
such. And then it slowly
Speaking of that.
evolved over the years and became more of the anime block that most people are familiar with.
And then they came
It
out
did
with.
start in 97.
Well,
yeah.
then they came out with a separate channel for all of those old cartoons like Hanna-Barbera and stuff, and they called it Boomerang. And you
Yeah,
could only get it
Boomerang
with the
channel is
Ooh,
where
I
all of
vaguely
that started
remember
Boomerang.
launching
I
on. It
watched that
was
shit. I watched the shit out of that growing up. Boomerang.
They
Was
even had the
fantastic.
racist Bugs Bunny episodes.
which I have to point out that when they aired those racist episodes, they had a disclaimer at the beginning
it
explaining
was kind of funny.
that they explained that although we are airing it, it does not reflect anyone.
It reflects the generation, not the current standpoint of the station itself.
Yes,
It was an
Yeah.
odd time.
it was really
And
cool
that's
that they
better
did
than
that. Though.
censoring
It was
it.
really cool that they had that disclaimer at the beginning, though. Like,
Because a lot of places
But
would
anyway.
just be like, nope, that never happened.
But no, it's
Or
like
no, they
a lot of that
they
stuff.
do it
And then
for kids.
there's a deep little pocket in my heart that still to this day adores Digimon and Pokemon when it was first coming out.
hell yeah, me too.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I mean,
Whoa.
if anything, that's the seed was planted there.
Wasn't
So-
that
It's
everybody's the Pokemon generation? Nobody watches anime that's not the Pokemon generation.
That's not
that-
necessarily true.
That's
Except
not
the
necessarily
Naruto
true.
generation, but they're
There's
terrible.
There's an AV
We don't like
tech
to
I know. He's
take
like
ownership.
53. He watches.
Oh
anime.
yeah.
He was of the
I did a panel at Convergence
Astro
with a
Boy
bunch of people who were
generation.
like 50 and 60.
But I mean, as for like comfort pick shows, like stuff that I can sit down and always just if I need a pick me up. I mean, Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Stand By-
Akira's a pick me up. Jeez.
Yeah, dude.
That's a
Just
pretty
that
intense
nostalgia
pick.
Just
factor.
makes me happy, right?
It's just one of those comfort shows. It's like I need to watch something for pure enjoyment.
like Ore Monogatari.
No.
No, what you need to watch is Nichijou. That's what you need to watch.
You do need to watch Nichijou and Lucky Star.
And Lucky Star.
I have-
and Nichi Bros.
I-
Everyone knows.
adore Lucky Star.
Lucky Star's great.
The reason I got into Lucky Star is because of my love for Azumagadayo.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Isn't
he
that
is.
where the term waifu originated?
I
Was
think
Azumagadayo?
so, but don't
In
quote
anime,
me
at
on
least,
that
when
one.
they said the word he's like my waifu, and then like everyone made fun of it.
It is quite possible, but I'm uncertain.
Actually,
mean-
We'll just
I went to
assume that
the
I'm right.
hometown of the creator of Lucky Star when I was in Japan. That was pretty cool. Fun fact. Fun fact of the day.
Nifty.
Nice.
So, who's
Nice.
best girl in Lucky Star then? Huh?
God, you're gonna make me try to remember names, aren't you?
No, just describe them.
Let's look it up. Lucky Star.
Kono. No, Konoka's from a different show, isn't she?
Konata is in that show.
So, what you got
Konata.
is Blue Hair
Konata.
Otaku, Twin Tail Sundere, Ui Clone, Ojo Sama, and that's it. Those
no,
are the
no,
four
no, no,
choices.
no, Konata. Konata's hilarious. Like hands down, if I had to pick
That's
between
Blue
the
Hair
like,
Otaku girl.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
A flat chest is a
I'm all
rarity.
about that purple hair girl. I've actually never seen the show. I've seen the opening. Like I went into my
The
friend's
opening's
dorm
so
a
ridiculous.
long time ago, and I was like, I had just gotten done watching like Serial Experiments Lane or Evangelion. I walked in, and I'm like, oh, what's this? I saw the opening. I did the Grandpa Simpson walk and just kind of spun around and walked out of the room.
Nice.
But like,
I think-
I actually like that show now. I used to not.
The opening is super
It's-
surreal to me. It just like feels so weird, yet great.
It's so hyper. Yeah.
It's a very energetic show. Same thing with the opening for Azumagadayo. It's you kind of get the idea of what the show's going to be about just in that opening minute sequence. Like,
And then
yep,
in
sit
that
back,
first
just have fun.
episode, they suck you in by debating how you're properly supposed to eat that one Japanese bread treat. And they spend like 8 minutes talking about what the best way to eat this treat is.
And no
It's
one
like
can
Takashi
still
Kashi.
agree.
And that sets the tone for the entire show. What's nice is like they also have the Lucky Channel thing at the end of the show. And there's one where a character goes on a huge rant about how the definition of tsundere has changed. And it's great.
That was.
Everybody should watch that.
It's up there in my book. Highly recommend because
Because
man, they're
tsundere
just
is not supposed to be a girl that's just bipolar. That's not what that refers to.
It's hot and cold.
No. That's
I like
not.
when fan subbers. There was one fan subber who did. I forgot what it was for, but he translated tsundere as hot and cold. He didn't even write tsundere.
I'm trying to think.
So, Shadow, I think the question is all on our minds, and this will be our waifu of the week since we forgot.
This is true.
Who is best girl?
Of all time.
Of all time.
Who is in your 3x3
Of all time.
best
Oh my
girl?
God.
Right now.
Girl of all time.
Close your eyes and
Best
point your hand at your
girl.
3x3.
Of all time. Right
all
now.
time.
Of all time.
One moment.
It's
You
a
don't even know your
difficult
waifu's
question.
name?
He's gonna pick a side character just to trigger me. He'll be like, the mom from Clannad.
Dude, Sanai though?
No, come on
Dude,
now.
Sanai though?
That girl from Black Bullet?
You guys keep throwing out all these show names that I'm certain I may have seen at some point, but I fucking can't remember.
I mean, Black Bullet was like not good.
I mean, Clannad is
mean-
almost like mandatory watch because
It is
after story
mandatory.
and it's-
Clannad's not that great, but After Story is fucking amazing.
Nah, about 5 episodes of it are amazing, but
I will fucking wreck you.
But no, outright best girl. Nene Romanova.
That's what's up.
is this from Bubblegum Crisis?
Yep.
Oh man.
Damn.
I mean,
Have you guys seen
more so from 2040 than the original OVAs, but yeah,
Have you
So
guys
why
seen
is she best girl?
Evangelion Re-Death?
she is the unexpected. This ditzy cop who turns out to be a super cool computer hacker, can kick ass. Just
Well, she's a cop, but she works in the cybernetic division. Like she's
a,
like one of the
she's
call
a
people.
klutz.
she's the klutz
She's
who
the
can
Moe
still,
character?
Not.
There's not really any Moe
No,
characters
there really
in that
isn't
show.
any Moe in any instance of that
Moe
show.
like didn't exist until like Cardcaptor Sakura.
You're saying that she was a klutz, an attractive klutz computer hacker. That's Moe.
Yeah, but this is like late mid 90s.
Yeah, except
That
she's
like,
got, like-
is
she's got, like-
Moe. That like is what Moe is.
Nope.
Like the best
How
description
is
is
it what Moe
bubbly,
is?
naive, and has an affinity for candy and junk food, and is blissfully inept of the real world logic.
How is that what Moe is? I don't get it.
Because Moe refers to asynchronous traits that make you like a character. This would be like the strong,
would be like any
independent
chick.
woman that
No.
Asynchronous
Moe
traits. Good
is
God,
cuteness.
no.
Moe is just
It's not.
cuteness. It's a boner in your heart, as they say.
Polka,
on
by your
Pop Talk.
description, that could be any girl in any anime ever.
Yeah, it's somebody
No,
that you
it-
like.
how do you-
okay.
Asynchronous traits specifically. How that's very specific. I don't know how that
Asynchronous.
applies to every
So
girl.
like
You
they
can take your
This is
they're
stuff
good
like
at one thing
traits
and
a-
bad
and
at
shove it up
another.
your butthole.
a strong, independent girl that is afraid of thunder.
Okay, so what I'm saying is
A
that
very
anybody
attractive
could
guy
like any
that wears
asynchronous trait
glasses.
by any character.
Yes, because the asynchronous traits is the Moe.
So every girl in every anime ever is Moe.
No, because not every girl has asynchronous traits.
No, Moe is just cute.
I don't-
That's
what-
it. And don't say Kawaii is cute because Moe is cute. That's what it is. Period.
I mean, you're wrong,
like-
but
I feel like Nick is more correct on that one.
no, it's because you're confusing Moe with Moe Blob.
All right, let's go down to the TV tropes rabbit hole, fellas.
Oh, dear
Time
Lord,
to type
no.
in TV tropes. TV
I don't know.
tropes.
What makes you think that every anime girl has asynchronous traits?
I don't know. It's just like by your description, it just sounds like if a chick has something that you
multiple
like about them.
conflicting traits there. It's not about they have something that you like about them.
All right, fellas, I'm on TV tropes.
Like I said, like a super attractive dude that then wears glasses.
Coined in Japan
and
in
his
the
off
late
time.
90s, moe is an ill-defined otaku term that means, amongst other things, cute, huggable, or endearing. Get fucked, Quokka. Perverse sexual lust. It's more about a specific ideal or kind of character, similar to some character. I don't know. When used as an interjection figuratively, it's used to convey that something blooms inside your heart.
You just got lawyered. Sit the fuck
That doesn't
down.
even make sense. Man, I've seen
It's
this
on TV
so
tropes,
many,
bitch.
So many websites.
Nope. Well, TV Tropes is the website that you got to use. Let's try Urban Dictionary now.
Let's try everything.
It'll be like moe. Fuck you. That's
And
what it'll be.
here's where everything digressed.
A Japanese slang term, ironically first employed by otaku, used to refer to the fetish or sexual attraction to idealized people, usually a fictional perfect young girl. Since then, moe has become the used general term for a hobby, mania, or fetish, non-sexual or otherwise. This is contrasted with otaku, which would be taking the specific fetish to harmful levels. Chisei is used in a sentence. Chisei is so moe even while slaughtering an entire army.
It's like everything I'm seeing is just different definitions of what moe is. It's one of those things that
Right.
changes
There's
over
no
one
one solid defined.
Because I know at one
trait
point
for
I
moe.
saw not trait, but descript. Because I've heard
Yeah.
moe also used to refer to casual fans. Like when you're just a skin deep fan, you're a moe fan as
What?
opposed to.
It just sounds like it just sounds weird because by your description, it just sounded like that could potentially be any main female character.
if they have asynchronous traits.
Okay, don't most main female characters have asynchronous traits?
Not really.
Well, it depends how high their synchronization is with the Ava. So, like,
That's
if it
true.
starts going berserk in the test chamber, then
That's
yeah, that's
asynchronous.
pretty moe. Yeah, that's pretty moe right there.
I think the reason we're having so much issue with this term is most female anime characters nowadays tend to have
yeah.
combating traits in them, so that's why moe just seems like a blanket all term.
Well, I
But
think it's definitely
It's
the
ones
incorrect term
that
to
are
use for
for
Nene.
the specific goal.
Because Nene is like
She's a
real
klutz
person
computer
with a
hacker.
real
That sounds
job.
pretty moe to me.
No, Nene is just derpy.
Except
dude.
she's got a real job and has real feelings
So?
and has real
No,
situations.
she doesn't. son.
So?
Other than the bitches that are trying to save their club with their
It
blue
makes
hair.
it makes my heart warm.
Whoa!
Therefore, it's moe.
Don't talk shit about Kaon, son.
No one
They
in
have more
Can has
real
blue
than
hair,
Nene
you
ever was.
fuck.
Get wrecked.
They probably wear blue clothing, you know.
I'm mad
Probably.
now. I'm in a bad mood now. This is stupid. This is stupid.
So this is digressing very
Fucking
rapidly.
put that moe label on Nene, you ass.
Nope. It sound by your guys' definition, she's moe.
You guys need to check out the Pataku episode.
By my definition,
with,
Nene
where
is a real
Holden-
person with a real job, with real
It
problems.
was like a couple years ago. He
Makes her
had
moe.
his like scale of moe. It was like a sliding scale.
No, it doesn't.
Nene's pretty moe.
I forgot what his
No, it's not.
attributes were
So-
for it.
What were we talking about?
Whatever the
Nene's
fuck
wife
we
of the
wanted to
week.
Talk about.
She's
So,
wife of the week,
Congratulations,
she's not
guys!
moe.
Send us fan art of her being moe.
She's
I thought you were gonna say being fucked or something.
send us fan art of her doing real things because she's a real person.
Like sucking dick.
She's doing her taxes.
And why do you
Thus
seem to
begins the
think
Google
that a
food.
real girl can't be moe, Sam? Are
Because
you a
Moe's
2Dist?
stupid.
Are
Yeah,
you a
actually.
moeist? Are you a moeist?
Yeah. Yes, actually.
this topic is kind
You
of
can
stupid.
also there's another definition of moe where if you own a tavern, then you're also moe.
Ayo Shadow.
Yep.
Like
What-
most taverns.
What is your all-time top god tier favorite show? We've always asked this to every guest we've ever had.
Like, you always defend it. You always can watch it.
Come on, say
You'll
a troll show, let's do
irrationally
it.
defend it against
I'm hoping
haters.
for prison school.
Yeah. Against people who are hating and Nene is a real person.
Like you'll just stab them in the
Anything
throat for
in
disagreeing
the
with
Ghost in
you.
the Shell
Including AAA?
Like anything Ghost in the Shell, period.
Including Ghost in the Shell Online.
Scarlett Johansson, baby. Let's do it.
ScarJo.
I'm kind of
I'm
excited
still
for that
mixed
movie,
on that one.
and I'm kind of nervous for that movie.
We did a big thing about it on my other show, so I don't know if we should get into it. But
That's
Asian
your other
actors
show,
are,
Sam.
Asian actors are highly underrepresented in Hollywood. That's all I'm gonna say.
But
Yeah,
they're-
but
they're
you
also,
got to
like,
realize, though.
Name a good Asian actor
Chow Yun Fat, Michelle
That isn't
Yeoh,
Jackie Chan.
that knows English.
Yeah, but that's a guy.
Zhang Ji,
That's a guy.
Li Bingbing.
Is it?
You're just making noises. Sam, you're racist as fuck.
There's actually an actress named Li Bingbing.
Xiang. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like Chu or something.
And I named.
How do you pronounce
I didn't
that?
even
Li
name any of
Bingbing?
like.
I flick your bean.
You
I
could have
didn't
been like
even.
Maggie Q.
Something Wong?
Said Maggie Q is like okay at best.
We've just lost the Asian audience, fellas.
I'm like trying to be real. And
Could
y'all
have
are
been like,
laughing.
what was the Asian Charlie's Angel?
Lucy
Lucy
Liu?
Liu. Except
Lucy
she's like
Liu.
100 years old now.
You're naming
So I
a
don't
bunch
think
of
she's
people
actually
who are like retarded. Like I'm
Yes,
naming actual
hence
Asian
my
actors.
argument. Hence my argument of no good Asian actors.
Actually, I just
unfortunately.
named like 4 or 5 of them.
You didn't name a single one that speaks English.
They all speak English. Are you kidding me?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Then don't. If you don't know, then don't say it. Like if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then don't fucking say it.
I'm going to type
Wait.
in Google best Asian actress. Let's
I
find
can
out.
end this conversation right now.
It's gonna be like porn.
Or I can probably start the biggest flame war ever.
End it. Fine.
We got
go.
Zhang
Gat.
Z, Fan Bingbing.
Gat.
That's a name? Holy sh...
I fucking said it was. Oh my god.
Gad
Gone
from-
Lee.
Oh my god.
Rinko Kikuchi, Tao Okamoto,
Andy Lau,
Bae
Daniel
Duna.
Say.
Tia
Shuki.
Tanaka.
Dude,
Actually,
real talk though, QI in Scrabble is a great
and
name.
actually,
Musang.
Daniel Wu. Hello, he was in the Warcraft movie. He was in.
We're talking females, not... This is... We're not going to have a guy play Makoto. Like...
He didn't. We're not talking about Makoto. He asked me to list Asian actors.
Yeah, I think we
Anyway,
can all
we got a-
agree that Tia
we got a
Tanaka
list
would
of
be the
them.
best Makoto.
Yeah, because there's good Asian actors.
Tia Tequila, dude.
Wow.
Just kidding.
No, Tia Tanaka.
Welcome to
better.
10 years ago.
Yeah, Tila Tequila. She thinks the Earth is flat. Moving on. She's stupid.
But yeah, like
Well, flat is justice, Sam, as we know in the anime
A
fandom.
flat chest is a rarity. It's a sign of royalty.
Well, who cares what race they are in the movie? Because, like,
Yeah, I don't
they
see
make
what that
fucking...
matters.
They made, like, a Death Note... Or, no, not Death Note. They made Attack on Titan with Asian actors, and there's no Asians in Attack on Titan. Like, no
They're
one
making
raised a
Full
fuss
Metal
over that.
Alchemist with Asian actors, and that was
Yeah,
set
who
in
gives a fuck?
England or some shit.
But yeah, no, hands down, I would defend the Ghost in the Shell franchise with my life, and God knows how many weapons I've got stashed in my room right now.
Like fake weapons.
I
or
will
real
hear
ones?
nothing. Both.
I don't know
I
what
got
the
weapons
Do you
stashed in my
ever get
sleeves,
confused
big
about
gun.
which one it is when you go to scare
What do
your
the
cat?
weapons have to do
All
with
of
Ghost in
them.
the Shell?
He just said if
Well, there's
anybody
weapons
ever
in Ghost
tried
in the
to
Shell. I mean,
talk shit about it, he'd fight
lot of
them.
them are
Oh
cyber
yeah,
knives,
got
though.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
what if I told you that Ghost in the Shell isn't as good as you thought it was? And then I made a YouTube series about it.
That was
I
12
would be
episodes
glad
long.
to.
Yeah, 12 episodes long.
I would be glad to finally dislike a YouTube video for once.
Get wrecked.
Well, I might just have found my new passion.
Try me.
Nick, shut
I'll
up.
use
Jeez.
Windows Movie Maker, though, so it's going to look real bad.
I don't know
So,
what.
yeah, what's the next topic here? Like, are you watching any shows from the season, or...
Yeah, what gets your goat right now?
Yeah, what floats
Right
your scroll right
now.
now?
What fucks your
Floats
camel?
your
I am
Yeah, what
in
tickles
the
your fancy right
process
now?
of watching a few shows right now, actually. Of course, Shokugeki no Soma, because I've
the
been
second plate.
Chadakoro, best
waiting
girl.
for that. New Game's been very entertaining.
Oh, hell yeah.
Aoba,
Dude,
best
that was
girl.
great.
I love how she sleeps in her underwear, and then the other girl takes off her pants just to try it out. And then the girl walks in on them, and it's really fucking
I'm not caught up.
kawaii.
Shut up.
Spoilers. They have an underwear rendezvous.
Massive spoilers, Sam.
It is
whole show
because
is
I wanted to
ruined.
see that and experience that by myself, and now I can't.
Well, it's fine. You'll forget about it in a minute. Just pretend you didn't
Sweetness
hear
and
it.
Lightning has been just pure diabetes.
Diabetes.
Same thing with the Manchu. Manchu's been great.
Wait, Sweetness
Oh,
and Lightning
yeah,
is current. I thought that was last
The
season.
derp faces in a Manchu freaking
No,
kill me. Holy
I'm a
shit.
Manchu, no blah, 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 blah.
I mean, other than that, I've got
Bless
a few
you.
things just sitting in my queue that I need to catch up on. Orange, I don't have an opinion on yet.
Do you agree that the
This-
art's not that good?
Whoa, yeah.
Oh
you gotta ask
my
if you like the
God.
animation.
The
Oh
art
my
style,
fucking
totally
Lord.
fine. It's the typical shoujo art
Here
style.
we go.
I'm saying
I
the
don't
actual
see a problem with
quality
it at
of it.
all.
The quality of it. Have you seen Blonde Girl?
You know, actually,
I mean,
actually slightly interjecting here. You told me that, and I watched the next episode of Orange, doing exactly as you
It
said,
looks good.
paying close attention to the animation. I don't see a problem.
How many shoujo?
I mean-
You've seen lots of shoujo shows. I don't know how you could
Boca's an
look at this and be like,
animation
it's good compared to things like Wolf Girl and the Black Prince.
see no problem.
Say I Love
Compared
You,
to Taboo Tattoo, it's good.
Blue Spring Ride. All these shows do the same art style better.
I see no problem.
I mean,
Dude, TMS is killing it though.
nothing stood out like as odd to me, and I tend to pay a real attention to like animation and shot quality, and it's not great, but I
It's
don't
just
see
like
anything to complain
mediocre,
about
man.
it.
It's just not good.
Honestly, I could say that for a lot of shows that I've seen the last couple of years, though.
Yeah, dude,
Well, yeah.
mediocre though. It's like
Because a
I
lot of
love
mediocre stuff happens.
shows. It makes me feel superior when I can watch a show and be like, "Oh, I've seen better." Oh. That's what I do.
But I'm still waiting on the next Digimon movie.
I mean, those are really
and
not
Sam
animated
both.
well.
You know,
Oh
they're,
god.
they're animated okay. They're just not. They're not
Not
up
as
to
good
what
as
they
Orange.
should be. Definitely not what they should be.
Yeah, especially for being a movie.
Right. For being a movie and for being what it is, like
Isn't it more like it feels more like an OVA somehow.
that's how I'm thinking it was
But even-
originally designed to be released as, and just they decided
Even
to
OVAs,
kick
like-
it together.
Well, it
as
probably
full
feels that
set
way
movies.
because at least the American release of it is in episodes, where each movie's split up into multiple episodes.
it is. It's like 3 or 4 episodes, but it feels right that way. I don't know what it is or why it does, but
Because the animation's bad and you want it to be a TV show, not a movie.
I just want it to be a TV show because
Yeah, I
I
want it
want
to be a
another
TV
50
show.
episode Digimon show.
Dude, I want that
That's-
OP and ED.
I just
Like,
want more
in-
Kari.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
Please,
What's that?
please.
We found our opening, guys. That's gonna be the opening soundbite.
Here's the thing: if you had to, real talk, real fucking talk,
Oh dear.
real fucking talk, shit. If you had to have a Digimon as a partner,
Like a sex
and
partner?
like don't say
Angelomon?
don't say Gaugamon and then have him do all his Digivolution lines. It has to be like his main line. You know what I mean? So like, you have to pick
Angelwoman.
one. So Quokka, you pick like Salamon to Gatomon to Angelomon, basically. Then
Because
Okay.
she
I'm
can
picking
take
the
off
one
her
that looks
armor,
like
right?
Charmander.
She can take off her armor.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, next person. Jesus Christ.
I don't know Digimon. Isn't there one that looks like a snowman?
Yes.
I'm picking that.
Okay.
Wow.
I just
He's
want
talking-
that
he's talking
Puma-
about-
the
Took no
Puma
No, no,
Digimon.
Nick. He's a bear. He's a snow bear. He's a snowman bear.
I'm picking that.
I just
Yeah,
want the
Frigimon.
poop.
I bought one pack of Digimon. and I opened
Frigimon.
it.
Oh my gosh,
Frigimon.
Mm-hmm. That was a thing.
that's worse than
Um,
Turtwig.
The Jerome Bettis of Digimon. Actually, he was the bus, not the fridge. Just kidding. Who's the bus?
JK.
The mountain.
I feel like Max Digimon
Yeah, so what
would be
other
like
people
something mechanic. Like
See,
Cybergemon.
the thing about Mac and Digimon that you gotta realize is that growing up, I was even more hard-headed than I am now. So I refused to watch Digimon because I watched Pokemon and I viewed Digimon as completely inferior.
Oh, he was a
But
whitey.
Digimon came out
Which
first.
was
We're
funny
seriously
because-
one of those people.
That's seriously how
Digimon was
little
like a
me-
better
That was
show,
my
wasn't it?
mentality when I was little. I was a hard-headed little fucker.
Hey, you know what? Sticking to your
Digimon
convictions
was
at
much
that age.
better.
I was a
Digimon
hard-headed
season 3
motherfucker.
was top.
I admit it.
Season 3 was. You know what I liked about season 3? It got like gritty and dark really quick. And
Yeah,
it
and it
did-
was based in the real world where Digimon existed as an anime and video game.
And they played cards. They played like the card game at the playground and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamers was
And
it
then
hit
look,
some
Pokemon
dark
copied.
topics there.
Pokemon
It
copied
did.
it with the
Really dark
Digitrainer
topics.
fusion.
Yeah, I
And-
did actually. I did an anti-pitch episode on some of the later Digimon. I don't remember what episode number it is, but just go to Anime
But-
Summit.
But we never got a 4th or 5th
God, you just
season.
gave
I don't
up
know what
there.
you're talking about.
Oh,
The
exactly.
show died off after the third
Yep,
season. or
exactly.
Third season.
I agree. Yep. What's fusion? I don't fucking know. Probably some piece of shit. That's what. So if you had to pick though, Shadow Seraph.
Gabumon.
Yeah, Gamon's sick. Gamon's sick. Fucking wear Garurumon, dude.
Damn straight.
He was such a badass. Dude, I would real talk. I'd be Impmon for real.
You be an imp?
Impmon, dude. Impmon's the shit. And then Digivolves to Beelzemon. And he's got like
Dude,
two
isn't
guns.
Beelzebub like a demon from something?
Beelzebub
like
is
lore?
is another name that was given
Or
to Satan.
Satan?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was in Rage of Bahamut. Great show.
It's a fucking weird like thing to bring up. Like
I just remember, dude, Rage of Bahamut by Studio Mappa.
you're gonna
It's
talk.
also a
You're gonna
game
talk about.
adaptation.
Okay, you're gonna talk about the next anime, and I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna say something about like food or whatever, and I'm gonna be like, oh, food was in Nadesco. Like they ate food in that anime.
Yeah, it's transition, man. All right. So now we talked about Digimon. Let's talk about what I want to talk about. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
Here we go.
is coming to Toonami, baby. Woo!
Oh yeah, well, for
No.
the listeners who don't know, Toonami is now the anime part of Adult Swim, and that's why.
Yeah, they came back a little while ago, I think.
yeah, it did.
That
yeah,
what about 2 years ago?
2014,
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
yeah. And They
But yeah, so
they
like,
played like Dead Man's Wonderland, and
2012 actually.
they played
But
Casher and Sins too.
Oh,
Dude.
really?
Yeah,
They
but
put
The
that
thing
show
I'm
on?
worried about though is will the JoJo dub be good? That's the question because the part of the JoJo that makes it funny is the English,
The
like where they
English-
just, dude, yeah, where like
Oh,
Joseph is.
shit.
Oh my god, so funny. And then like also when they're punching each other, they're like, "Ora, ora, 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 ora." Like I don't know how they're gonna do that in English. So
Yeah, like in the game when you play Jotaro and you do his super, it's his stand that comes out and does like the million punch thing, and he's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
I mean, it's only a pale comparison to Fist of the North Star, Kenshiro.
I'm just saying, like, there's some cracker ass crackers out there, and they're gonna dub it, and they're gonna be like, "Aura, aura, aura, aura." Aura, aura.
No, no.
Aura.
I mean, there's a lot more respect in the industry. If it's gonna get a dub, depending on who picks it up, it's going to be a decent dub because of how
please not
big
No,
of a-
I know. I'm just making a joke because white people are funny.
I don't know. Sentai Works might do something decent with it. Might do something hilarious with it. My question
I'm
is,
searching
are they
for
going
Monica
to
Rial.
are they going to
Nope, not in
air it
okay.
sequentially?
They should. I don't know why they wouldn't.
It's
No,
Toonami.
they're already airing it now. I think it's already going. Or is it? They have. Oh, John Young Bosch is Jonathan Joestar.
That's awesome.
That's
Hey guys, I'm
Baller.
Flash the Stampede. My name's Lelouch. Well, he's the young Jonathan though, so that's. He's only gonna be in a. Well, okay, no spoilers. He won't be in the whole series, but
yeah. No, I'll eventually get to that show. I need time because that just looks like one of those shows you have to sit down and knock out 10 episodes at a go.
yeah, dude,
It kind of is.
it's great. JoJo is like one of my picks for anime of the decade. You gotta watch it.
Oh,
Just gotta do it.
it's up there. I've seen enough clips of it. It reminds me way too much of Cromartie High, and just the silliness that was that show. So I just need the time to sit down and hammer it all out.
So
yeah.
real talk, real question.
Real answers. What do you got?
How bad do you want to eat the food in Food Wars?
You have no idea.
Can we
Do
just
you ever
talk
eat
about for a
goldfish
second?
and then pretend you're eating real food?
Can we just talk about for a second how good that food looks? Like,
I just love the fact that everything that happens in that show, all of the explanations, all of the anything remotely culinary involved is extremely accurate to a T.
oh yeah.
And it's just like watching that show, watching that food get made. Son of a bitch, I could probably make this in my own kitchen if I had a decent kitchen and enough money for supplies.
The most accurate thing on there is when the director guy gets bare chested when some shit happens. Like,
The most accurate thing.
I don't
yeah.
know about like physically accurate, but mentally accurate. Fuck yeah, so damn good. It's like I could run down the streets in my skivvies. Oh yeah,
he made him go bare chested, dude.
but no, that show's great. A lot of the dishes that have popped up have like I've read about in culinary books, and it's just like ooh,
Yummy food.
mm-hmm. That and I just love food.
There is nothing wrong with food.
Seraph,
Mm.
what is a show that you really, really wanted to like but hated?
Or disliked.
Or just disliked, maybe not hated. Maybe you went into it, you're like, man, it's like for me it'd be Grimgar because like I want to love it because the premise is like so something I've always wanted to have happen, but the show's just like slow.
I mean, I've got a few of those, but the most recent one that like sticks on my brain is Bakuan. To be
Oh hell no!
to be per-
Yeah, Bakuan was
Nick,
That was
bad.
shut
anime
your
of
mouth.
the
Listen,
season.
listen real quick. I've
Oh,
gotten
man.
halfway through the show, and it's like I want to like this, but for some reason it just doesn't click for me. And
You
I
just
don't-
gotta get goofy.
I know,
Just
I was
think
like,
it's funny. It's all it
Big
is.
boob, twin tails,
comedy.
and motorcycles. This is the greatest thing ever. And then you just watch it, and you're just
but
like, "This
it's
is
just-
the worst thing
I'm
ever."
watching it. It's like it's not even so much the
it's
worst thing
just-
ever. It's like it's just
It's just blah.
It
It's
is
blah,
mediocre.
is what it is.
It's mediocrely funny. It's so mediocre that it's great.
it doesn't really even pull that off well because I've seen mediocre shows that have just turned out to be
Oh,
as like
man.
okay
I
that
love
was
it, though.
worthwhile. I can't bring myself to finish watching episode 6, and when I find myself a show
That's
like
not even
that,
the best
it's just
part yet.
bad.
You made
Did
it
you get to the
further
part where
than
they
the best of
race?
us.
Oh, I finished that show, dude. That was my top 3 of the season. Fuck it. I think I put that as my number 1. I'm just like the season was kind of a mess. So I just put Bakuan as number 1.
fucking sucks.
Oh man, it was like Bakuan, Cabaneri, Mayoiga.
Nick
That's my
only
top
likes bad
3.
shows.
Dude, that season was just it was a clusterfuck.
Your spring season wasn't all that to write home about. That's for damn certain.
But it had some good shows still.
It had a lot of
Shows that were
medium
much better
shows.
than Bakuan.
Or Mayoiga, for
They
that
were-
matter.
No,
I mean,
Bakuan was the best. She had a Subaru like stamp on her ass.
fuck. I'm trying to think. Out of everything that came in spring season, what
Or
did I
Suzuki,
actually
Kids
watch?
Niver.
You know what I mean?
Luluco.
Didn't watch it. It just
You
didn't.
didn't watch
jump out at me.
Kisniver?
It's a teen melodrama. Kisniver, I don't know if you would like it.
Dude, Kisniver was actually pretty freaking good.
It was well. It looked good. It was well directed.
Shadow,
It was
listen to
pretty
Mac.
fucking good,
Writing
but
was
then-
Listen
good.
to Mac.
I mean,
Nope,
You will
writing
like
was not good.
Kisniver.
Nope.
I mean, I watched
I like how-
Durara, but I mean, I've been following that forever at this point.
Oh yeah.
I like how with good
Um,
shows, Nick can be like, "Nope, the writing was terrible," but then with stuff like Bakuan, he's like, "Oh yeah, man, it was totally good."
Yeah, it was good comedy. It was bad for everything else.
It was just
Didn't
bad.
to do anything else.
The comedy
I
wasn't
tried
even
to watch
good.
Tonkatsu DJ, and it's like I could barely get past the first episode. It was just, what the fuck?
Oh, don't let Chris
Um,
hear you say that. That was his favorite show.
Tanaka-kun was hilarious. I loved that.
That was
shit.
a good one. That was a good one.
That but I don't know. I
Let's
wanted to
check
watch
my
the new
blog
mobile.
post.
I wanted to watch Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, but after the shit show that was Iron-Blooded Orphans, I just
The thing is, past performance of Gundam is never an indicator of future performance of Gundam.
true. It's not,
Because
but it
they're
still
all
weighs
entirely
on
separate.
opinion. I mean, but it still taints your opinion of like new shows coming out. It's
true.
probably
This
just
is
going to be
true.
something I have to sit down and just watch it, just to make a suggestion on it.
Okay, here's the thing about Gundam, and here's why Nick is white.
I like Gundam. Shit.
I didn't say you were stupid. I said you were white,
Oh, okay.
which is basically
That's
the
true.
same thing.
But
Watch it. Watch it.
I mean, we're straying into territory that's going to be shots fired.
Watch it.
Here's the thing about Gundam and why Coke is retarded.
Hi,
It's like-
Coca Des.
Well, you see,
It's
I was
like-
born
I
in
don't know, it's-
1993, and then I woke up this
It's-
morning and I had an omelet with some rice, and I was like, man, that shit's banging.
And
Well, we
Trisha
just
was
start
wearing
with you
just
being
an
born and
apron.
then
Put
So when you
ketchup
woke
on
up
it in a
this
heart shape.
No, here's the thing about Gundam, right? Like it seems like in the past, let's say just recent years, like even just a couple or 3 years or so, the only good things that come out of Gundam are the ones that are like,
Thunderbolt, bitch.
yeah. Like
OVAs and stuff.
Thunderbolt. Well, I was saying it's an OVA, but like the ones that are good are the ones that are throwbacks to
origin.
like the ones that are like throwbacks to the original stuff, like like
we
Origin
just mentioned them.
and
I mean, yeah.
Thunderbolt.
That franchise, actually, in the last 10, 15 years, has just been in this weird state of being.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because Sunrise doesn't know how to make good anime.
Right.
I can't argue that fact. They've been having a lot of trouble.
Well,
They
something that I
don't.
always
They don't know
talking
what's
about? Sunrise
good
made a
about the
ton of
things that
good
they
anime.
make. It just happens to be good. They don't know how or why it's good.
They made Cowboy Bebop, dude.
Here's
Yes,
the
those
thing,
flukes
though.
happen.
Like
Like,
Staff of Bones.
Sunrise is very hit or miss. For every
Every studio is.
two or three good shows they put out, there's still twice as many meh shows.
That's a pretty good ratio, actually. I'd take that.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
what's funny
but-
is like they're so similar, and they don't know why one is good or one's bad.
But just the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise as a whole has been having so much issue, and a lot of it really started after G Gundam was starting to come out, or I think that was the one with all
That-
the
That was just
The-
like
the
the
fighting-
tournament.
the tournament fighting robot things. It's
G
like-
Gundam.
and then it's just ever since that, it's kind of lost its footing. Or
Yeah.
its proper pacing. I got into Gundam mostly because of Gundam Wing, but when I dug into it, it's like I loved a bunch of the older stuff. The original Gundam, Stardust Memories is one of my favorites. 0083, the 8th MS Team. And I
8th MS
think
team's
that's
amazing.
Yeah, it attributes down to it's like Mobile Suit Gundam is a fantastic war anime, but they keep missing the fact on the good notes they were hitting with the olders, or just not doing it at all with a lot of the newer series that have been coming out. Iron-Blooded Orphans started off really good, and
It did.
about midway through the season, I think I got to episode 13 or 14, and it just started falling apart. And it's like, why?
And it just kept falling apart.
Yeah, it's you started off a fantastic war story. Keep on with it. Death and attrition. You need that proper drama. You can't just have sudden heel turns for characters for really no apparent reason.
Yeah.
I'm getting preachy. Oh dear.
Plus,
No, I
Mangrove
agree.
was so dumb.
I agree with everything you said.
They did make Code Geass, so that was.
So we need to start wrapping it up. Do some final thoughts and stuff.
Shout out to Shadow Seraph. He's legit. He's a cool guy. He's been hanging out with me and Mac in the hangouts.
I mean, I chill about it. It's been fun. Mac's been destroying
Yeah, if you want
my
to
Twitch
have a
chat.
chance at being a future guest fan guy, you should join our Discord. discord.animesummit.net.
Because you
Hang
never
out there,
know
buddy.
when we're going to ask you.
No
Never
shit.
know.
In the middle of a stream, it's like, wait, what?
Quickly, put on your pants.
My pants have been off.
So, Seraph, where can people like find you if they want more of you? If they like you and want to stalk you
Oh,
and send you
jeez.
love letters and cuts their own hair out into an envelope and tape it to your
no
car
PO
windshield.
boxes, so please keep the creepy stuff at bay. But me and a bunch of my friends run a Twitch TV channel at twitch.tv/VG Nights, and I play
As
games
in
on Wednesday
knights
nights.
or like knights?
like Kniggets.
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 Oh, please tell me you.
a shrubbery.
Thank you. Someone gets it. But no, yeah, it's but you can find us there. We have a Facebook, a Twitter at VG Nights. I believe we have a Gmail, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But if you want to get a hold of me or any of us too, we also have a Discord server. And I hang out in you guys' server too, so it's. We have social medias, I just don't use it very well. To be
Fair
frank.
enough.
More
Why
like
would you be
anti-social
Frank
media.
when you're Seraph?
Because Frank is a strong,
Thanks, Dad.
manly name.
So
Quite the dad joke.
so yeah, this has been Wait, how do I do the outro? I've been
I got a final
Polka.
thought. Thunderbolt
With
Fantasy.
me has been Mac, Nick, Sam, and our special guest Seraph, and this has been the Anime Summit podcast.
Hey yo, but seriously, I'm gonna need some bacon, egg, sausage, spam, egg, spam, bacon, sausage, and spam.
Hey guys, just a follow-up message from Quokka. That's me. So I'm in Europe right now, and Mac's in Japan, and we tried to do a bunch of recording ahead of time to make sure there'd be enough episodes to make it over the gap of while we're gone, so that there would be an episode every week. But unfortunately, one recording had some problems in it that we didn't figure out until it was too late to rectify that situation. So there won't be an episode next week, but we'll try to find a way to make it up for you guys. Okay. Bye.